love the cannon coming through from Doxy right here. A little bit counterintuitive with the Javan. He can either locks you in or out. But we'll see how Venomcraft is going to choose to pilot that.
I'm a bit worried about that Nathir.
You're my rock, Jamada.
Oh.
And you throw games occasionally or watch you on stream, so that also makes sense. As Baus needs to be a little bit scared here. There's a flash available, and Doxy just gets the solo kill.
All right, yeah, sure.
Crowley got to get an entire Gatling gun charge off on 2 people there. That is brutal. Scooby has gone for that potential desperation play.
Oh.
Doesn't need to flashes yet. Nemesis now in danger. Yet to use the E or the Q. The flag and drag available. Needs to try and get around here. Marshall gains over the wall as Velya flashes with the W after to make it the 1-for-1.
Then Velya can press the W key. He's going to hold on to his
that's a big
Q.
one. Okay,
Right,
well,
he actually got the smite, Scooby.
That's a good one, but over comes Nemesis. That Oriana gonna have to flash.
Doxy's got ult,
Doxy
actually.
has got quite an option here. Will start to make things really electrifying. And the W key is pressed instead it's the L key. Now Nemesis might be looking in a pretty dodgy spot himself. It's the Oriana who currently doesn't have flash. Baus is in a bit of a scary spot. They just turn around and pick him up as well. Venomcraft pick up 2. Just spawned. Gooby just slides on into this side bush. Can look for the angle. There's the Cataclysm. Can look for a turnaround here, but just doesn't have the damage side. We shove that comes across onto the other. And Wendell's there as well. And Nemesis gets to walk back and
from Doxy. From many years gone by, leagues like Matchco or leagues like the Italian League on Matchco and things of the like, where
it did feel like they ran that league. So I get the misspeak as Velya though. The moment we speak well about a player, they end up in trouble. We're going to put the lightning rush down, but he's been marked by the hot dog. Do you want to buy one? Throws down the slicing maelstrom, flash on forward. There's the handshake, and it is very firm indeed. A hostile takeover, and Reckless, unfortunately, picks up the...
Weird, a little bit awkward as... Well, goodbye, Kobe. Sent to the mountains of... In between tier 1
You
and 2.
enjoy silly puns.
Yeah. It's like that, or... I wouldn't say Neo. Hello, Doxy.
Nice handshake. He might be in trouble here. Gonna try and run away a little bit. Has a blast cone, but to where? Just about out to safety. Velya here. Can look
Velya has ult in a second.
The pack. There he comes.
Interrupted.
Wendell. That is superb timing. The depth charge saves the top lane.
On an execution of a play, it's just about that pressure, right? Pulling the LR around the map gradually, finding windows, and this is, the kind of stuff you can find.
Death charge onto the Cataclysmed Oriana, who's got nothing there to do. It is the end of days, at least for Ori. The hostile takeover hits no one. They'll try and turn it around. If Reckless now in danger, can try and put a bailout in, but it's just not there enough. As they do finally get a reset for Comic running with Crowley, who puts down the Valkyrie. And it's enough. The fight getting very messy as Baus is turned on up. Nita, though, throwing another rock. As Nita picks up one more, it's a 4-for-3.
Get this point off. I feel like positioning is a little too aggressive. Will, oh, hello, Doxy. I mean, this is really great from Baus. Trying to keep Doxy in a position where he can't TP. Baus will be able to walk down now. Doxy should try and reset, get a TP off, but I don't think he's going to be able to do it.
Split off, goes
Gooby.
looking,
Wow.
flash around, Reckless in danger. They go looking for this one. The Dragon now left alone, Gooby in danger, but they go the route on Reckless. Down for the count, into the backline goes the dog, but eviscerating nowhere. Hasn't got the resets. Tries to call the back, but no one answers. Called an ambulance, and it was Venomcraft to get it as a triple kill.
For the
Hang on. Okay, Doxy, we were praising him, but has died the 1v1 topside. First turret to lose the turrets, but they lose the dragon, so there is that.
Yeah, they lose the dragon. I mean, this will be feats of strength too, right? It's the third objective here. For Venomcraft, so they're going to get those boots. That's going to feel, frontline engage coming out of the support. Very, very rarely is it the case that Reckless is on, a Rel or an Alistar. It's really... it's typically these kind of champions like Renata, Rakan, and a couple of the other enchanters that we see him pilot. And at times, it does feel like in a situation like this where you would love to be able to commit forward to punish what is in a very immobile backline. You don't get to do that as easily as, say, Venomcraft get to with the Nautilus and with the Jarvan. And we'll see how this transpires now.
Yeah, it's quite a short range composition too into a Poke Farith with Chains of Corruption, Nautilus and all of his CC, Talia's ability to throw down Unraveled Earth and shove you over it. Has gotten behind Nita. That's with the teleport. Gooby's around. Nita gonna get pulled back with the shockwave though. That's an important shutdown going the way of
dedicated 400-ish gold plus, and then you think about some of the minions missed in the wave. TP out Baus.
You really want that shockwave to be painful, so you do get that reactivation on the ult for Velya, who's really had a tough time finding those right now, as full send onto Nemesis. You heard it from Adrian. Oh, wow, is the start. And afterwards is Venomcraft might have gone.
Oh, Doxy.
I fear a little deep. Doxy looking for an angle. Bailout heals Nemesis, though. He gets to stay alive for a second. Corner of the pack still not going to be enough as Kobe gets that one. It's messy,
No way.
but Venomcraft still able to try and threaten this one out as Crowny looking for an angle. Turn around with a depth charge. Reckless, though, finds a bit of damage back. Kobe trying to trade this one out. It is...
So he's going to be seen because he's going to dart past all of LR. But still, now they have to play with that information that he's there. They're going to walk forward into Gooby. Gooby's in trouble. He's got in!
He goes in, finds the Cataclysm. The seismic shot comes on down. They kill off that Jarvan. Still get the reset. Bounce in danger. The backside, Doxy gets a pretty mediocre slicing after all things said and done. And Baus just won't die. Another hammer shot. Another angle in. Where the hell is Kobe? Off to the side, trying to find something. Finds a drench line, but I don't know whether Wendell actually wants that. Finds a depth charge after Baus. Still absolutely unkillable. This Poppy is an absolute beast now.
Oh man, they just had to play time. They just had to let the pressure of Doxy being behind them really work for them. But now LR get everything they wanted off that exchange. They get the kills, they get the objective. And I praised Gooby for his mentality of wanting to send it. Let Los Ratones try and make a play, right? That's been one of their weaker points. But don't let them get a free play. That's not the angle you need.
Yeah, went a bit too far the other way, guys. That's the pendulum fall.
Yeah, that was I. Let's see. Can Gooby get a steal? He's got a
handshake.
Buff through. Oh, the wall stops that.
There's a shockwave after. Knight is now in danger. The
no.
takeover. It's absolutely glorious. Reckless finds them all. It's a triple towards Crowny. And the Atacon is secured as well. Los Ratones right back in the game, the early game. Messy. Looked problematic to say the least, but they managed to hold their nerve, find some much better fights. And right now they look like they can do no wrong.
Yeah. These last 2 skirmishes, 3 skirmishes. Decision making again, it's just coming out on top for Los Ratones. That's a very manageable situation. So Baus is trying to make it as unmanageable as possible.
He's level 16, the highest in the game right now, and currently taking next to no damage. Looking to go into the backline now. Nemesis goes golden. The hostile takeover buys some time. Berserk goes Niter. Gooby caught in his own Cataclysm, and it's the end of days, but for the wrong person, Velia will eviscerate Flash away. Baus on the killing spree. Baus bosses them all. He is the Messier League. He certainly is in the NLC. Flashes on forwards. Los Ratones knocked down to the lower bracket. And I think...
And even Velia maybe could have walked out of this one with his life in a couple of different scenarios. All these going to be extended now. I think that should just about be.
Felt very Los Ratones favored. They are up a lot of gold now. I won't do the maths on air. You can do that yourselves, guys. Just know that it is significant. Dragon started Velia on a potential flank angle. He could be pretty deadly here as Baus steps on forwards again. Wendell caught out. Doxy forced to back away, lost half his HP bar. Gets a decent depth charge on the other side though. Does Wendell buys a bit of down to 4k HP is the Dragon. Looking at trying to redemption, heals people up. Into the back, there goes Gooby. It's a big Cataclysm, but the follow-up's not there. And the turnaround with the hostile takeover, with the Hound's pursuit, will drag them all straight down to hell. Cry havoc and let slip the Jungle Dogs of War.
Yeah, Baus is going to TP onto this mid wave, and they're going to shove with Baron. This should be game 3-0 Los Ratones. Few ups, a few downs in this series, but otherwise, I think you're right. I think that series versus Nord only really served to piss them off a bit. They're going to walk down this mid lane and end this series and give us an early night.
The Danish representatives will be denied a trip home. Los Ratones' journey through the lower bracket begins, and they do it with style. You can't ban Baus out, it turns out. He has a few too many available to him. And it's a 3-0 day. It's Los Ratones. You can't exterminate the rats that easy.